The software as an educational resource. What comes to your mind when you hear a word computer? Whenever people think about computers, they are most likely thinking about the computer machine, such as the television like monitor screen, the keyboard to type on, the printer which produces copies of text and graphics material, and the computer housing called the box, which contains the electronic parts and circuits, or the central processing unit, that receives or stores data and directs computer operations. The computer machine or hardware is naturally an attention getter. It's more difficult to realize, however, that the computer hardware can hardly be useful without a computer or system that tells what the computer machine should do. This is also called the software. So let's go now to the kinds of software. There are two kinds of software: the system software and application software. The first one is the system software. This is the operating system that is found or bundled inside all computer machines. The second one is the application software. This contains the system that commands the particular task or solves a particular problem. In turn, the application software may be a custom software that is made for specific tasks opened by large corporations, or a commercial software package for personal computers that helps with a variety of tasks such as writing papers, calculating numbers, drawing graphs, playing games, and so much more.
First, let's define the meaning of Microsoft Windows. Microsoft is a computer software company, and Windows is any of several microcomputer operating systems or equipments featuring a graphic user interface. So now let's proceed to the meaning of Microsoft Windows. Microsoft Windows is also referred to as program. Microsoft Windows, or Windows for short, is an operating environment between the user and the computer operating system. It is also called a shell. It is a layer that creates the way the computer should work. Windows uses a colorful graphics interface called GUI, or Graphic User Interface, that can be seen on the computer screen. The user can work with on-screen pictures or icons and suggestion menus to arrive at the desired software. Windows 95, now improved with Windows 2003 and 2007, is a software designed for Microsoft Windows. Actually, Windows is in itself a self-contained operating system which provides user convenience. You just click a file name to retrieve data or click from program to program, as easy as changing channels in your TV screen. A new look is a fancy borders, smooth and streamlined text fonts. Information centers, Windows puts all communications, activities like email, downloads, and so forth in a single screen icon. Adapt configures the computer for the internet. Plug and play, it configures the computer with added components such as for sound and video.
Instructional software. Instructional software can be visited on the internet or can be bought from software shops or dealers. The teacher through his school should decide on the best computer-based instructional CBI materials for the school resource collection. But beware, since CBIs need much improvement, while web-based educational resources are either extremely good or what is complete garbage. In evaluating computer-based educational materials, that following can serve as guidelines. First, be extremely cautious in using CBIs and free internet materials. Second, don't be caught up by attractive graphics, sound, animation, pictures, video clips, and music forgetting their instructional work. Third, teachers must evaluate these resources using sound pedagogical principles.
Fourth, among design and content elements to evaluate are the text legibility, effective use of color schemes, attractive layout and design, and easy navigation from section to section, such as from game to tutorial to drill and practice section. Fifth, observe clarity and the explanations and illustration of concept and principles. 6. Maintain accuracy, coherence, logic of information. 7. Are they being current since data statistics continually change? 8. Are they relevant and effective in attaining learning objectives? And lastly, observe absence of bias materials, example, gender bias or racial bias. So that's all the guidelines you should always remember in evaluating the computer-based educational materials.